Good evening. I am just working on this lighting situation here. I'm actually looking into the camera eye, and of course, I see a reflection of camera on my glasses. So there we go. So, I guess that's. But I can't continue to hold my head like that. Maybe if I move that. Oh, then I looked up in the other section. Okay. So, yes. This is Paula from Illyri, and I just wanted to come back and address again the issue of, a lot of what's going on in the media and the impact that it may have on marginalized communities, individuals from marginalized communities, not just marginalized communities, but perhaps people that are less fortunate, people that are from the low socioeconomic status. And, what I said in the first take of talking about the impact of the media on, the citizens of the communities, the citizens of the country. And, we know that the media and, this kind of celebrity clout and things like that, it's a subculture. It's a subset within a larger set, right? And the largest set being the macro system. So as a school teacher, I and an educator, as well as someone who is a doctoral candidate, I can't help. I'm in a position where I'm able to observe the impact that media has on students and individuals from low socioeconomic status. By no means am I trying to make an excuse for behaviors or anything like that. But I have to go back to my original question, right? Is, when we see different things, and Yahoo, I am not really trying to pick on you. It may seem as if I'm picking on you. No, I know that you serve a purpose. But when I see things like, when I look at the first topic, or, of course you have different categories, and I know that people can choose to decide whether they want to read politics, whether they want to read the US news, or celebrity and lifestyle, sports, etc. And, it's a choice, freedom of speech. And, of course, these are rights that we have as citizens of this country, and thank God for the rights. But I think what I am looking and what I'm going after is trying to find that balance. Yes, people have talents, people have an art, and they want to be able to express that, right? But the other thing is that I'm talking about the things that come along with all of these parts of expression, such as the fame, and I'm even extending it to the things that come from the fame, right? And the impact. Because what I see is that a lot of times, and even as a teacher, a lot of our youth from low socioeconomic status or marginalized community, whether they are black, whether they're brown, whether they're yellow, whether they're white, okay? We know that a lot of times that there's that yearning when they look up to these celebrities as their idol, right? And so I am saying, let's try and find that balance, because at the end of the day, and the balance I'm talking about is, yes, what does Ray J and the situation with Kanye, and I mentioned Kanye, and there's some other celebrities, and I don't mean to be picking on Kanye. I think he's a very talented soul and talented individual who loves our creator. and I respect that, and who loves our maker. But the thing is that when we're all they see, right, when they read these news clip, when they read these stories, and when they hear these songs, all they see is, wow, this person has a lot of money. That's what I want to do, right? I want to rap the way they rap, and maybe if I did that, maybe I can get all of this wealth and all of this money. But at the end of the day, I am seeking after the balance. How do we show our youth that yes, we can be expressive, we can express our talents, right? And and also show them, yes, there's this side of the spectrum, and then there's the other side, the educational component, right? Because we want to create, and that's what I want to create, is not a false sense of reality. I want them to see a realistic perspective, because at the end of the day, people cannot relate to these kinds of paradigm shifts, right? When they are in a different class, right? When they are in a different space, they cannot relate. So the more we just kind of like front load all this gossip and all of this stuff, at the end of the day, what does it have to do with our health? What does it have to do with the suffering that a lot of people are feeling, especially in this time, in this day, in this age? What does it have to do with people striving, to be healthy, and people striving to be, just to be in a better socioeconomic status? That is what we have to ask ourselves. What does that have to do with someone who lives in the projects, who doesn't have enough food? What does that have to do with the homeless person who is homeless, no fault of their own, right? Somebody that's sick, something that has just happened, right? At the end of the day, we're seeking after the balance. We're looking at these stories here, and what's the impact? What is the positive impact that it will have? So I'm just kind of looking at this stuff, and these things, we know they're entertainment, but like sometimes I feel it's like enough is enough. It's like, we just keep forcing these things. It's like we're forcing people into a false sense of reality, right? And especially the kind of reality that we cannot relate to. And a lot of us don't want to relate to it, because at the end of the day, we are striving for inner peace, right? We're striving for inner happiness. And we look at all this celebrity glamour, and we look at all these things, and what we see is that it is a false sense of reality, because it appears to a lot of us that these people are not happy. Whoever they are not happy. Money cannot buy you happiness. I'm going to say it again. Money cannot and will not buy you happiness that's long lasting. They are just temporary. So please please share, please comment. I would love to hear your feedback. I would love to hear the other side of this spectrum. Have a good day, good evening, good night. Bye.